I'm going to go to the story about Rogan and Liver King. I don't know if you guys are following this closely or not. Rogan is out there minding his own business, and then all of a sudden, here's a story, Daily Mail, Netflix star is arrested for unhinged threats to Joe Rogan. All right? Now, Joe Rogan, why would you do that to Joe Rogan? Joe Rogan's a nice guy, loved. I think he's the one guy that's loved, liked, and respected. He's a trifecta. He's got all the three of them right there. So Rogan gives Brian Johnson, known as Liver King, a disgraced influencer, was arrested in Austin, Texas, for making a terroristic threat. Really, they're using that word against podcaster Joe Rogan, with Johnson posting a video from a hotel room saying, "I challenge you today, Joe Rogan. I'm here at Four Seasons in Austin. I'm in the shower." In the shower. He asked, I don't even think he showered. He said he didn't shower, right?
So he doesn't shower.
F you, Joe Rogan. You guys can call the cops after blaming Rogan for exposing his 2022 steroid scandal. Johnson threats included a video where he danced in what appeared to be two gold-plated guns wearing a... Rob, do you have all the videos? I've got threatened to kill anybody. I've not threatened to kill... Rob, just play this clip because I almost can't read it. Go for it, Rob.
Okay, real quick. P.S. What I'm hoping is that you, Joe Rogan, are thinking, I'm going to choke that motherfucker out. Lights out. I'm going to choke him out. And I kind of hope that if you win, that's how it happens. Because, like, to wake up from that dream, that's a good feeling. And then anything else that you could break on me, break it on me. I hope that you won't feel me tap. That's never happening, tapping. Because I have something actually to fight for. Actually, that's my family. I have a principle to fight for. That's what I'm, what if he actually does what he's saying? What if that would be interesting? That would be interesting. What do you have to fight for? You're fighting. I hope you're mad. You should choke me out. You know how to do that. You're trained. You're trained. You got a black belt. Black belt in jiu-jitsu. I hope you choke me out. And if you don't choke me out, these other limbs will be interesting. Should be very interesting. That's the PS. I already thought about my game plan. I don't have a plan. I'm not going to train. But I hope you've been training.
I don't know.
I'm ready whenever
Play the
you're
other clip with the cockroach. There's a clip. What's this
Yeah, like
one,
this
Rob?
is-
There's
this
another
is-
one with a cockroach.
I don't have the cockroach
I
clip.
just texted it to
Oh,
you.
okay.
What's this one?
This is another weird clip from the
In
Liver
Austin,
King.
he's waiting for Rogan?
I believe this is before he left for Austin. This is him at his home where he... I'll show you.
everything. Because Joe Rogan, we don't have to make videos to pretend anymore.
Looks totally normal.
All of this is happening. We're coming
Totally
to you.
sane.
I challenge you man to man to a fight. Honorable. And we don't have to pretend or make any videos. The world is watching. They'll make the videos for us. And you don't have to hold a camera. You can hold the hand of somebody that you love, because what happens next to you, you're going to need to remember that feeling. You're going to need something more than what you did to give you something to fight for, because I have my family to fight for.
Rob, okay, go to the cockroach one, because this one throws me off a little bit. I'm trying to really...
Something's wrong.
I mean, look, I don't, have you ever befriended a cockroach? This is the first time I've ever seen somebody make a friend with a cockroach. But I mean,
Really?
everybody has different...
Yeah,
Like we were in
relationships.
Mexico at Oaxaca. Was it Oaxaca? Or no, we were in Guerrero. We were eating, Mario was having mezcal. This is many years ago. And we were eating crickets. And it was delicious with lemon and...
Really?
Yeah, but I've never befriended a cockroach.
You never-
And in Iran, there was a lot of... Like in Iran, you would drink Coke, 20% chance there's a
There's a
cockroach.
roach in there.
If you drank Coke,
Nice.
if you're Iranian, you know this. If you lived in Iran in the 70s and 80s and you drank Coke, specifically 80s, 10-20% chance there was a cockroach in a Coke.
Seriously?
So if you could get past it, it's fine. But I never befriended one. Go ahead.
Let's
Vinny.
make Iran great again. Let's
Yeah.
get some
Rob, play
cockroaches
this.
in sodas.
Watch this clip here. Very interesting.
Starts today. I don't even know what day it is. But it's starting. And I'm not going to go to sleep. And I am going to sleep. I'm going to rest. But right now, I'm going to fight. I'm going to fight for my family, for what's right. And I'm not going to stop. And I'm going to fight until until, oh, there's a cockroach right there. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Oh, there you are. Yeah. Oh, there you little cockroach friend. Yeah. Oh, my friend. Do y'all see him? Yeah. Oh, come here, little cockroach. Starts to.
You've never had that relationship before?
Okay.
Like, you've never had that relationship?
Completely lost his mind.
By the way, he got arrested, I think, right, Rob?
Yeah,
Is
he
that
was
what
arrested.
happened? Can you go back?
Shock.
Is this it? Go for it.
Shocker.
What happened here? Is this them? I think
This is
Joe's
him.
camp called the FBI.
Yep, I believe this is at the hotel that he made the videos from. He's being detained.
Okay, so that's that part.
And then there's one final quick video. This
You
is
have the
just.
Rogan explaining what happened.
I could not find that.
I'll find it for you.
Okay, and while we're looking for that, I have this. This is after he was arrested. He's wearing an ankle monitor while still in Austin, Texas, and continues to threaten to fight Joe Rogan.
And before he plays it, Pat, mind you, he has the bond set for $20,000. And yeah, the judge ordered him to stay 200 yards away from his family and surrender any firearms while he's going through mental health evaluation.
Go for it.
Rogan versus Liver King. Again, it's not what you think. I'm talking about the filmmaker, the funny, the actual genius comedian, good and true. That guy's good and true. I'll pick a funny fight with him. So we're gonna go there for that reason. But 200 yards, restrain myself. I must do.
What's he
If
saying
anybody,
here?
here's how we do it. If anybody's last name is Rogan, and you're in the capital of Austin, Texas, like Capitol Hill stuff place, like where they make laws, like Rogan versus Liver King, where bullies that are big, that don't just do good and true,
Yeah, I don't
are
know,
held
Rob. You
accountable.
can't pause it. So, Vinny, what's going on here?
Well, first and foremost, I know that we're laughing and stuff, but I think this is really important to point out. June is mental health awareness month. Okay, no, and I'm being dead serious. It's meant to highlight how serious this stuff is. Okay, we as men, we bottle stuff up way too long. You know, this month is about breaking that pattern. It's about, reminding guys for asking for help. It isn't weakness. It's survival. Speaking of survival, it's the Liver King. But remember, Pat, this guy's 47 years old. He built his brand on, the raw meat, the caveman lifestyle. What was it? The tenements and all that stuff. He said he was all natural, but found out he was spending $11,000 on a month on steroids, and it blew up in his face. Cost him his deals. His products all took a huge, huge hit. Led to lawsuits. But if you haven't seen the Netflix documentary, it's really, really messed up. They got with these agencies to make him big, and he blew up, but it was all on a lie. And I could
How much was he spending a month?
$11,000 on juice time. I mean, you could obviously tell.
Wow.
Look, and that's a photo of us right there. That's nobody. Look at him. He looked normal-ish for as normal as you could be. No deodorant. By the way, I had to wash
That's
that
right.
hoodie.
And deodorant would just be $4.99, so it
Yeah.
really wouldn't have taken a big hit
Yeah.
into that budget.
And look how tall he is.
Yeah, no.
Because
He was,
Vinny, look at that. Vinny's 5'4".
Yeah.
This guy, is he 5? How tall is this guy?
and Adam's gay, and he was the furthest away from him. Adam normally, when there's a guy with a
Straight
shirt
and
off,
strong in that
Adam's
picture.
normally
because-
underneath him. But anyway,
Because there's a weapon of
Adam,
ass
I love you.
destruction in there.
But guys, and on the opposite side, because how this mental something's gone. You could see behind his eyes, and you know what he did do? He took ayahuasca, I think in March or May, and I'm telling you guys right now, and people don't understand. That type of stuff can push you over the edge, okay? It's not some spiritual, harmless, retreat. It cracks your mind open. It floods your brain with hallucinogens, okay? It could break down your ego and forces you to face stuff, Tom, that's buried deep inside. And if you're not emotionally there, you know what I'm saying, Malik? If you're on shaky ground, Tom, it can shatter you.
Wasn't it 3 weeks later, 2 weeks later, he was in Beverly Hills and he broke after us?
He
it was
broke.
very quick. Pat, am I right?
He was in the streets going, I'm on steroids.
But it wasn't that long. It was just a couple of weeks, wasn't it?
Yeah. So something, and guys,
And you saw it. It was like an emotional, nervous breakdown on the corner of Beverly Hills.
And horrible. And I don't know. Listen, I'm not married. I don't know how the relationship thing works. And he's the alpha. He's in charge of the family. But where's the family? Where's your wife? Where's your friends? They should be getting
His
involved.
kids were there on the podcast. His wife showed up.
That's what
Everybody
I'm,
was there.
But I'm saying
and
right,
by the way,
right now, Pat, I feel bad. Stop him.
Yeah.
yeah, Adam, go for it. I got a few things I want to say about this, which is very difficult. But go ahead, Adam.
Here's my thoughts on the Liver King. So he's, at the end of the day, just a pure savage animal. And I say that in a respectful way. When he came to the podcast, I remember that podcast, he came with his wife and kids, the Liver Queen, I believe is what she's called, and his family.
Yeah.
You know, PPD, you mention a movie all the time. It's called Primal Fear
Yep.
with Richard Gere and Edward Norton. You talk about that movie quite often,
Yep.
don't you?
Yeah.
What he's dealing with, you're seeing the animal instincts of primal fear. Don't get it twisted. This toughness, this rage is masking his genuine primal fear that everything he's built and everything that he's worked on and his entire family could potentially be taken away. Whether it's accusations, whether it's steroids, whether it's money. His survival instincts are kicking in, and he's using Joe Rogan as sort of the avatar for the world attacking him. So in my opinion, he is close to the edge because in his mind, his primal instincts are taking over. He fears that everything he's built will be gone, and his love for his family is being masked by rage. Slippery slope that he's on, and I wish him the best, and I hope he gets out of this mess.
Tom.
It's not looking good.
No, yeah, and I was just trying to look and see if I can find that date, but it was just a matter of weeks where he just absolutely had a nervous breakdown, where it seems like the curtain opened and they discovered that it was a charade, that it wasn't just eating mostly liver and other organ meats and working out. It was, man, that may have given you stacks of animal fat and protein and animal muscle protein, but you were juiced beyond juiced, and to the point of it having, psychological effects on you. And I felt bad. I actually felt bad. I don't have pity, but I'm like, wow, the guy broke. The thing broke. And now he's searching for significance. He's lashing out. The most thing that was nearest was Rogan, and it's terrible.
By the way, you know what
it's
Rogan
actually
said?
terrible to see
Rogan
this
said
when it's
everyone has been reaching out to have him on the podcast. He says friends are even asking, hey, do you want to have Liver King on the podcast or not? He says, no, I don't want to have him on the podcast. And that was kind of like one way of, whether he was not happy about not getting on the Rogan podcast, et cetera, it's kind of made him upset.
feel
It
rejection
would
or
break
something.
records.
Yeah, I don't think it would actually.
No.
I actually think it's the opposite. I don't think it would break records.
Really?
I don't think that many people are interested in this conversation.
No.
I don't think
I agree.
it's something that's going to do extremely well.
Not
And I would be the
now.
one to say it. And I've spoken to Johnson many times, Brian, outside of our podcast, just basic conversations, things that he haven't spoken to him for probably 5, 6 months, 7 months, but I've spoken to him outside of the podcast. Here's what I would tell you. You have to be very careful about the way life works and limelight works and attention works and success works. There is a documentary. If you've never seen it, I've recommended this to so many people, and most people have never heard about it before. It's called The Provocateur. It's the story of Morton Downey Jr., okay? You've heard me talk about it 3 or 4 times. Whatever you do, go watch this documentary. Before there was Alex Jones, before there was any of these podcasters that are blown up, before there was Pat McAfee, before there was the Becks of the world, before there was any of these guys, there was a guy named Morton Downey Jr. And for 18 months, Morton Downey Jr. was number 1. He beat Oprah Winfrey. He beat Montel Williams, who used to be number 1. He beat out so many people, it was insane. And the way he did it was to evoke. He would instigate. He would get in Ron Paul's face. You ever seen a clip of what he does to Ron Paul, Rob? When Ron Paul was in his 30s, he went on Morton Downey Jr.'s. Have you seen this clip?
No.
Okay. He would smoke like 4 or 5 packs
During
a day.
the show? Yeah,
oh, no. This
during
guy
the
was
show.
this guy, Morton Downey Jr.
Well, this is
so
it.
a young, can you find, is that the one, Rob? How many minutes is it? Oh, shoot. You got to go to,
Golly.
so fast forward when Ron Paul gets upset and he gets in his, right there. Go back a little bit. Go back a little bit. Go back a little bit. Right there. Go back a little bit more. Right there. Press play. This is how he was. Watch this. Press play.
The guy looks like he just came from Emmett Kelly's
You're
funeral.
avoiding the issue when you attack its clothes. Stick to the issue.
right.
The issues are
I'll
growth and
stick to
freedom.
the issues,
Listen,
pal.
Mr.
That's Ron Paul.
If I had a slime like you in the White House, I'd puke on you.
Okay,
This is like Jerry
by,
Springer.
by the way, look at him. So this is who he was.
Yeah.
He was a provocateur. And then eventually, you know how he falls? Do you know the story about how he
No.
falls? So his ratings take a hit. And when his ratings take a hit, he's no longer getting the same attention that he did for about a month. Do you know the story, Rob, or know what he does? He goes in an airport bathroom, asks his producer to shave a part of his hair, to cut some part of his hair, and put like with a marker swastika on his back, and says white nationalist right there. Look, with swastika on his face, and claims that he was attacked at the airport by white nationalists or Nazis or something. Not Nazis, but I don't know who it was, Rob. And
Tried
then
to pull a Jussie Smollett.
He did a Jussie Smollett.
yeah, and by the way, he blows like everyone's. Oh my God, you know, because of what I'm talking about, they hate me. They want to stop me. I was like, holy shit, this guy's blown up. And you know what ends up happening? His producer's like, dude, I can't keep this life for this long. They go on Phil Donahue, and he admits the fact that this was all a lie, never happened. This isn't new on what's going on with Liver King. Mm-hmm. There's nothing more addicting than attention. Mm-hmm. There's nothing more addicting than becoming a celebrity and people recognizing you. And oh my God, there's nothing more addicting than a woman who does 78 surgeries to try to go back and look like the way she did at 25 years old because she misses that attention. The attention that you get eventually doesn't become the same. And if you go like this and use something like you did, and all you had to do is say, I use juice.
That's it.
That's all you have to do. All you have to do is, no, I'm using steroid. Remember when I talked about his abs? I'm like, dude, do you have something in here?
Yeah.
Like Oscar De La Hoya said, what? I got a surgery done. Look at this. It looks good.
Yep.
All you have to do is be straight up about it. But no, the attention got to him. It went. Didn't know how to handle it. And unfortunately, he's going through this right now. And it doesn't look like it's going to end well. The way this story is going, it's going to end up being very nasty. I hope it doesn't end nasty. I hope the right people can get a hold of him. I hope what you were talking about earlier, good friends come in and sit down and have a conversation with you and things change. But till then, we pray for him. And we hopefully, again, family, kids, wife, brothers, siblings are able to get a hold of him, have a conversation with him. All right. But by the way, as much as this is a lot of hate that he got for it, I will still continue eating liver, and I love liver.
I'm ordering.
I will never get away from my jigad, and I like to eat it super rare.
I make it like
30 seconds. Boom, take it, boom, cut it, blood. We eat it.
Grass-fed, grass-finished.
Can I apologize to Vinny real quick? I'm sorry for lashing out at you, man. I didn't mean that.
It's okay.
Part of why I said that was because when the Liver King was here, Vinny, you promised to bring us liver to the show.
I know.
And you've never done it. And
I
this
brought
was
it to Pat's
me.
house.
It's actually a good point.
This
And
was
Adam,
me
I apologize for
out. I'm an angry Jew.
See, Adam,
and I wanted some liver.
Folks.
And and Adam, I
believe as an angry patriot, you'd understand, no?
I apologize for calling you homosexual, even though it's Pride Month.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna cry.
Sorry.
Oh, kill me now.
Tom, stop it.
Folks, if you're watching this, one of the things that is very important in a time like this, while all the chaos are happening, if you're running a small business or you're an executive or somebody that's a startup, you're trying to raise money, you're trying to sell your business, you're trying to make proper strategic partnerships, maybe, take your comp plan to a different level, variable comp to a different level. You want to find a better way to expand your business model, expand your podcast. We had a guy that came to us, a doctor, at 288 subscribers on his podcast. Within 90 days, I think he's at 160,000 subscribers right now. We spend an entire day with him at our consulting firm. The one thing most people don't know about is the fact that we engage with about 10,000 people worldwide in 60-plus countries at Bet David Consulting. If you're a small business owner, we have this 5x5 program that we go through, 5 challenges you face at 5 different phases of your business. We've been talking about this now for 3 years. If you want to get this 5x5 brochure that we have, go to betdavid.com, my last name, betdavid.com. All the way at the bottom, if you want to engage with one of our consultants, whether it's myself, Tom, or someone else, or find out about our events, go to betdavid.com, fill out the information all the way at the bottom, put your phone number in, put your email in. One of our guys will get a hold of you. We'll talk to you about what we have to offer here and share with you the PDF of the 5 challenges every founder faces at 5 different phases of their business. So again, go to betdavid.com. This is all free. There's an 18-minute video that breaks down the challenges as well for you to watch, specific to those of you that are running businesses, executives that want to take your business to the next level, and find strategies to excel during these chaotic times. Don't do it alone. If there's anything I would tell you is don't do it alone during these seasons.
If you enjoyed this video, you want to watch more videos like this, click here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click here.